because
Yo.
What up? Go ahead. What's up, Greg?
No, I was looking at Buzzsprout, and what I was wondering, like, why is it only say like an hour on Buzzsprout? You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
It says the duration was only for an hour and 3 minutes today.
Yeah, because I do 2 hours on YouTube. The first hour be straight through the interface.
Oh,
I like that you pay attention to everything. No, that's why I ain't never got a word. Good. Hey, y'all, Greg don't miss it. Okay, look, Greg, you ain't missed that. You don't miss nothing. Because I make that in the interface. That way I take that out, upload that, even while we still on the show.
Okay, got it. I was like,
yeah, wait. So the show 2 hours, but the what you would call it is an hour. Yeah. Greg was like, something ain't right.
I like the math ain't mathing.
Right. Oh yeah, no. Hey, look, all you gotta do is check the YouTube. You'll see it.
Yeah. But then I knew it was I had to get some kind of explanation, because when we come back into StreamYard, it shows the 2 hours.
Right. Yeah, no, I cut it off like that because I gotta get their show out. You know what I mean? So I don't want to wait till the end. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Which today I messed up. But everybody's in the building. Come on in. You can keep your shoes on. We got them hardwood floors in here. You can keep your shoes on. You ain't got to take your shoes off. Come on in. We got G Money in the building. We got both G Moneys in the building. Please like the live. Like Mini Me say, she already know what the goal is. We got to like the live, share the live, love the live, live the live.
All right, and so G Money, my twins. Me and G Money 20.
Yeah, y'all 20, because G Money is a real. Hey, look, G Money is here more than you now. G Money was on the earlier show. Man, G Money subscribe. Go G Money.
Yeah, G Money
in the building. Lauren in the building. Mini Me. What's up? What'd you say, Greg?
I just was looking at the photo of G Money. So G Money, the female version.
Okay, that's what's up, G Money. Shout out G Money. We got 2 G Moneys. Look at all this money we got, y'all.
All right.
We got so much money. We got 2 G Moneys in the chat. Let's go. So shout out to Jennifer, y'all. Jennifer just picked up some new hours or something at her job, so she won't be here for lunch. But guess what? She gonna watch it afterwards, and she was the one who treated me for lunch today. So shout out to Jennifer for the $50 super lunch chat. We call it super lunch chat. I got a smothered garlic salmon grilled something from this restaurant, and some garlic mashed potatoes and some broccoli. And I'm fresh off of that right now. I got a little boost. Greg, can you hear it in my voice?
Yeah, bro. You over there eating like a 5-star general, bro.
The lunch, yeah. Hey, look, the Flow Show No Filter crew, they looking out. I so much appreciate it.
Yeah.
Y'all notice I ain't ordered no spicy chicken in a long time. No Wendy's.
Right.
No Wendy's lunch. Y'all got me. I stepped it up. Y'all done stepped me up from the Wendy's lunch break to I'm having smothered salmon grilled, some jigamajigs now.
Yeah.
So appreciate everybody. How was your weekend, Greg?
Man, it was good, man. You know, we chopped it up a lot over the weekend. Got a lot of major things going on, man. The Lakers, of course, won. I'm pretty sure we'll get off into that. But man, it was a good weekend, man.
Yeah. So what you got on the docket, Greg? It's been all weekend. We all sitting around waiting to see what Greg's hot topics.
Hey man, I know you. Yes, a lot jumped off over the weekend. I know you talked about Tony Bugsby. I'm pretty sure on the the earlier show, looked like Bugsby out here, with his Mayweather hands, man. He fighting back, right?
Yeah, he fighting back.
You can't.
He fighting back. He
You
fighting
can't.
back.
Yeah.
Go ahead
I
and talk
seen
about
that.
it, Greg.
I seen that. Bugsby like, man, Bugsby put his whole law when he first got, signed in to be able to practice in New York. Is that what I saw?
Yeah. That's what you saw at first. Yeah. And then you seen his response, right?
Man, they better leave Bugsby alone, bro.
You seen his response?
What was his response?
I talked about on the earlier show. He posted his credentials on his Instagram, and he said he don't know why them publications, and even the ones he said, even some that's normally credible, he said it's just a flat out lie. And he posted his credentials.
Right.
He posted his lawyer saying that he can, he not barred from in New York or whatever.
I'm reading it right now. It says, I'm licensed to practice law in New York. I'm in good standings with the bar and have always been. Although I prefer Texas, I'm proud of the work we are doing in New York. Don't believe the clickbait or dramatic headlines. Most of what's reported nowadays is pure bunk. So, man, how do you do that? Like, how do you say all of that and then Bugsby just kind of sit back in the cut, let everybody have their chitter chatter, and then he come back and just smack everybody in the face?
Yeah. He smacked everybody. He put the seal of approval.
Yeah.
And so that's what make me look crazy at these publications. Like, who running this? It's paid for. That's how you know it's paid for.
Man, so nobody's out to clear, based off of what Bugsby saying. Bugsby like, I'm still working while y'all over there playing. You better be careful, because you never know what's getting ready to come down the pipe. You big, elites. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man.
This is, hey, like I said, this is a heavyweight, because neither one gonna back down. Somebody gonna just have to get deleted, meaning like not for real in real life, but I'm saying like somebody gonna have to be hit with something they can't come back from, because everybody, Tony and Jay-Z fighting.
Right.
The only one who ain't moving, the only one who ain't busting a grape is Diddy so far. Diddy, he been shooting blanks.
You know what I kind of derive from is almost like Bugsby like, all right, Jay-Z, go about your business somewhere. You're a good opponent, but that other cat,
exactly.
I'm still in the mix.
Heavy in the mix. Diddy thought that was gonna help him out, bro. You got too much going on. Hey, Greg, I know I sent it to you. I talked about a little bit on the earlier show. You say Stevie J. Here he come again.
What is wrong with Stevie J, man? I'm like, bro, we're going to have to meet Stevie J somewhere, somehow, and let him know what's really going on, man. What's wrong with Stevie J? Ain't nobody even talking about Stevie J.
Exactly. Little bitty Stevie J. Stevie J can't even ride the roller coasters where I'm from, man. He ain't tall enough, man. All I got to do to get away from him is to get on the Big Dipper roller coaster. They're going to stop him right there. They're going to say, man, it's a height. You got to be at least 5'9" to get on here, bro. You got to wait for Flo to get off. And Greg, they'll get off in a minute. Leave me alone, bro.
He did it so like encrypted too. I'm like, man, if you're gonna be a big boy, be a big boy, man. Stop it if you're not.
That's what I said, bro. You automatically lost respect for me because you talking in riddles. Say what you gonna say. I don't talk in riddles. I say exactly what I'm gonna say, and that's that. I don't do the context clues. Where's Waldo, dog? Man, what is you trying to say? I don't got time to be figuring it out. You sound scary to me. Where I'm
what I
from,
thought?
we peep fear in your the way you coming is scary, huh?
You know what I thought, man?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, Stevie must need a loan.
That's what I said. I think that's what I said. Greg, I said, he really just wants some exposure, bro, at this point. He gonna come back on an old post that we already hashed it out about and come with the same comment again. I'm like, bro, he trying to get relevant, man.
Yeah, man. He must be asking the Suns for some money, and they must be like, "No, man." He like, "All right, let me just go on the internet and start talking crazy. Maybe that'll work. Maybe they'll give me a check because I'm on here acting like I'm really concerned, but at the same time, I'm so happy that I'm not in there with the diddler yet."
Exactly. Be happy you're not in there, bro. Leave me alone. I ain't what you want.
Right.
I ain't that at all. I just try to take the high road. But once I go to the low road, I get in the basement with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm only 0 to a 100. You know what I'm saying? Like I go one way or the other. I don't half-ass nothing. So
I couldn't even believe when you sent me that. I'm like, man, this got to be a joke. I'm like, this got to be a joke. I'm like, what is Flo doing, man?
I'm up here trying to make sure Floyd Mayweather ain't mad at me, my boy. I'm trying to make sure 50 cool. I deal with all the Titans, bro. I don't got no time for no Stevie J.
Right.
I'm with the big dogs, and I ain't choose that. They chose me. So I'm sorry. I really have nothing but laughter and chuckle and all type of stuff for Stevie J. Just leave me alone, bro. Ain't no intimidation. Ain't nobody worried. You just want some clout. And I can't give you no clout because I ain't passionate about Stevie J. I don't know nothing about him. I'm not concerned with him. So I can't even give him no content because it ain't nothing. It don't move the needle for me. So it's like, bro, just keep moving, man.
Yeah, let's not get him too much. This might be what he was actually wanting right here. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let's talk about. Hey, look, we can talk about it. The fireman that just got a cat out the tree. Right. We can talk. That'd be more interesting than him, man. So it was a cat in the tree, and the fireman pulled up. Y'all, he got the cat out the tree. Everybody is so happy. Right. The cat just purred his way all the way home. So what else on the docket, Craig? We done talked about the cat in the tree. Now what's up? What's next?
Man, it's a lot of stuff, little stuff that's going on, man. Roberta Flack passed away, so R.I.P. to Roberta Flack.
Oh, R.I.P. Roberta. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I think was that like our granddad's day? Was that her day, or was it be like our dad's day? What era was she?
I think she probably more like dad's,
Okay.
She ain't that old. She she had them hits back. Yeah,
dad. Yeah, I'm saying because I do remember her name and I remember people loving her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I remember like she had a little like name. I just can't remember what era. They love Roberta.
Yeah, that's probably she played a part in us getting here, probably.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was trying to figure out what era, because they love them some Roberta Flack.
Yeah, I did too, man. She had like that nice soulful, like mixed in with a little jazz, but she could sing, man. She was a singer. You know what I'm saying? She was definitely Killing Me Softly. That was the hit, and then of course everybody else kind of did something with it after she did. But yeah, man, she had a collective voice. Like when you heard it, you knew it was her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was one of them, man. So R.I.P. to Roberta Flack, man. I know she's gonna be missed. You know what I'm saying? She hadn't done a lot lately. I think she might have been sick, here probably in the last decade or so. But,
okay.
If you make good music, man, it lasts forever.
Oh, timeless.
Yes.
Say that again.
Yeah, she was one of them timeless souls, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So that was that, man. We was talking about the blackout that's right around the corner, right?
Right.
So they came out with the list of the companies that folks should be blacking out, and I
Okay.
didn't even know it was this many companies, bro. You let
Oh,
me
for real? It's a lot of
yeah,
I ain't heard the list. I ain't seen the list.
let me run down the list for you real quick.
All right, these are the companies, y'all, that's supposed to be being boycotted during the blackout. So listen up and pass this information along. Like and share the live, please.
All right, so starting it off, of course, Target, Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, McDonald's, Fruit of the Loom, Dairy Queen, and Baskin Robbins.
Wow.
So yeah, these are the
So
places.
them tidy whiteys that Joe Budden had on. We boycotting them with the Fruit of Balloons.
Gotta boycott them. Gotta
No more
boycott
tidy
them.
whiteys, y'all.
No more tidy whities. No more,
No more ice
ice
cream.
cream sundaes. No more double cheeseburgers and that good old Coke from McDonald's. TJ Maxx,
Wow.
Marshalls. You get
Can't
some of
save
them.
no money on no polo t-shirt, no polo shirt.
You
Or
can't do that.
the man might be a little bit. He might have like a bad shoulder. The man on the polo, but he's a little bit cheaper. No more of that.
Right. None of that, bro.
Oh man.
Home Goods, man. I love me some Home Goods, man. I'm like,
Home Goods get $200-$300 out you, no matter what you go in there for.
Right. And then of course,
I needed a coffee mug that said Paris on it. Home Goods be having all kind of little knickknacks too.
And I couldn't believe Walmart. I'm like, Walmart? Come on, Walmart. What are y'all doing, man?
Yeah.
So that's the list, man. That's the list.
So yeah, man, no more like we told it in the chat. No more tidy whities. Tell all our granddads, that still wear the fruit of balloons from back in the day. We need them to boycott. They might not be. They might not. They ain't on the internet. You might have to put it in the newspaper so they have to know that we blacking out these. No more tidy whities. No more ice cream. No more Mickey D's. TJ Maxx, Home Goods. They don't get $1 on what? February 28th?
Yeah.
Greg?
Yeah.
February 28th, they gets no more dollars.
Yep. Man, this about to be this gonna be interesting because that's what they say. In order to really make a difference or make a change, you got to hit them in the pocketbooks. Right. So we're getting ready to see these major corporations, how they're Target already, they millions, probably edging up to hundreds of millions. Now Walmart. Can you imagine going into Walmart and it looks like Target because they've been showing like different newscasts. It's been showing like different things, in stores on Target. Man, Target looked like, it looked vacant up in there, man. There's nobody in the Targets. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all about to let, the people in the White House run y'all out of business, man. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, because the people are definitely standing up.
Yeah, man. And it really don't make no sense. Like how we was discussing, like, man, how do you not have everybody at the table, especially when it's these type of stores that everybody, all races are spending their money? Why would you just all of a sudden put that X on your back? I don't understand it, man. I don't understand the people who are making these decisions. Like what's going to happen if you keep everything in place? You know, like some of these stores that have kept it in place, they numbers is out the roof right now.
Yeah, they doing well. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, man. So I don't get it, man. But we'll see. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll definitely see, man. Oh, speaking of your boy, man, since we speaking of Stevie J, I see Floyd act like he trying to get a little relevant. He taking pictures with Meech. I done seen a second picture with Floyd, Lil Meech, and Big Meech. I'm like, Floyd,
Yeah.
come on, bruh.
Floyd, man.
You know you dealing with a maniac, bro.
Floyd, Floyd, listen to this live, Floyd. Come down off your private jet. Move some of them gazillions of dollars you got in your fake. Move it out the way and listen to me clearly, Floyd. Floyd, you know 50 more than and better than a lot of people know 50. And I know how close y'all are or were because I was right there. Y'all was inseparable. So you'll know that 50 is about to go nuclear on Floyd and all of this. Floyd, just stop. And speaking of this, after I had to shout out to my brother Floyd, you know I just keep it real, nigga, don't get mad. But speaking of this, I'm glad you brought this up, Greg, because I wanted to make this point. Big Meech has officially lost his aura.
Oh, it's gone.
It is 1,000% gone. He had like a little smidget of aura left, and him in that Floyd picture and the way he was looking like a goofy 10-year-old that just got their favorite slushie, he lost it. And then when you think back, Greg, to the time when they were like, when Rick Ross had the song out, when this song first came out, and Rick Ross was like, I think I'm Big Meech. Larry Hoover. Now, think about what you thought of who the heck Big Meech was when that song was out and that would come on. And then after you get into that frame of mind, now fast forward and think about that picture of him in there with Floyd and all the rappers that backed out and everybody think he a snitch and it's all everything. It's just night and day. He ain't I think I'm Big Meech. He ain't that no more.
No, bro. You know, I'm here. I'm here in Michigan.
That's where he is now.
Yeah.
Go ahead, what you say, Greg?
Yeah, I'm here in Michigan, his hometown. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you in the hometown?
And bruh, it ain't none of that cachet is going on, bro. I mean, he's looking the way that we're talking about, you know, him looking right now here in his hometown. You don't see no, you know, even like you would think they would have a welcome back Meech, you know, everything here in Michigan. Man, they ain't had not one welcome back party for Meech in Michigan. They had to go all the way to Miami, and then that got canceled. You know what I'm saying?
That got canceled.
So yeah,
man, bump Big Meech.
Yeah, but speaking of Floyd, you know, Floyd still out here. Look like he's still out here doing his thing. He purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York for $400 million, making a significant multifamily real estate transaction in the city. This acquisition adds more than 1,000 units of affordable housing to Mayweather's real estate portfolio, primarily located in upper Manhattan neighborhoods like Harlem, Washington Heights, and Inwood. So Floyd playing a dangerous game when it comes to, you know, a lot of people look at this and be like, oh, wow, you know, man, $402 million on 62 apartment buildings in New York, where, you know, in New York, you got to be real savvy to play the real estate game in New York. And I don't know how savvy he is when it comes to this real estate game, but he can look up, man, and lose his shirt messing around with that Manhattan real estate, because once again, he ain't one of them.
Right. And they'll squeeze. They know how to manipulate those numbers and squeeze you right out.
Squeeze you right out, bro.
And just to give y'all some context, Greg has a substantial background in commercial lending and residential, and just in money financial services, period. So just so you know, he looking at this deal a little bit differently than the average Joe Blow who just opening up the app and seeing the deal. So I just want to let them know that, so they know, like, oh no, like, this is Greg's, this is where he come from, this world.
And you know how I know is it could get tricky for him, because the conversations that I'm hearing, you know, just kind of in my circles, in my world, you know, my people saying, why did he do that?
Exactly. Because look, look, before you even elaborate, let me tell you something, because a lot of things that y'all don't know in this chat, y'all will learn as we go. But me and Greg actually met doing real estate deals. I was an investor. I will always be a real estate investor. And Greg, that's his ball game. So we did a lot of stuff in real estate together that we'll talk about on at a whole nother time. But I'm just about to let you know, because you know I stay in tune with the real estate, because a lot of my friends are still heavy just into the real estate, and they've been saying for the past couple of years that New York ain't what New York was, and it ain't, and it's getting worse, meaning that they seeing that it's going to be a time when New York ain't that money capital like it used to be. And tell me if you heard anything similar or something like that.
Well, you know, I do deals in New York, right? And it by far is the worst place to do real estate deals, bro. Like, it is insane. It's so much red tape involved. You talking 402 million. I ain't doing them type of deals, but I'm doing millions and multi-million dollar deals. And man, for you to get a deal done in New York is almost like, man, you got to jump through so many hoops. You know, you got the cities involved, you got inspections, you got, you know, you just got so much red tape even after you buy the real estate. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely more to it. Ain't just see, back in the day, anything you could get in New York, you wanted to get your hands on it. Back in the day, that was like the rule of thumb from where I came from as far as real estate. Hey, like, New York, Manhattan, if you can get some, it ain't like that no more.
Nah.
But people don't know that. And see, that's the thing. Floyd come from the old school era of real estate, of how he thinking. And I ain't hating. I hope it work out for him. What we do here is no filter. We just give honest. You almost have to question that deal for you, Floyd Mayweather, in the Manhattan, for them to let you buy $400 million worth of real estate in the middle of Manhattan. You almost got to question yourself, what's the catch? Period. Because they keeping that Manhattan real estate secure on lock. You know what I mean, Greg? Like, they not just giving away prime property like that.
You knew when I knew it was is probably going to be an issue at some point. Like you said, hopefully not, but just based off of, you know, how this stuff works. When you do a deal like this, don't nobody know about it.
Exactly. That was my point. I'm glad you said that.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody know about it. If you know about it, something up. That mean they don't. They didn't. The person you bought it. So many people got over in that deal. We know the game, Greg. We can just call a spade here on the Flow Show, no filter. There's so many people who ate in that deal that's not named Floyd Mayweather.
Absolutely. If he paid $402 million, then a whole lot of people ate. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't left him with the bag. That's how this works, man.
That's how it works.
You know, you think you getting pristine real estate because you say it's in parts of upward, Manhattan, but that don't mean nothing. Upward Manhattan, man, got rats bigger than your forearm. In certain areas. You're talking about, places like Harlem, you know what I'm saying? And then you're talking low income housing. That's always going to be an issue, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's always going to be an issue because and then they do a lot of rent control in New York as well. So as a landlord, you can't even, take advantage of market rents.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you can't even take advantage of that because they do the rent control.
Right. So although he got 1,000 units, you could end up losing all kind of money because you can't max out your rents because you done got into the affordable housing game, and with the affordable housing game comes rent control.
Gary, can you explain to the people what rent control? Rent control.
Well, really, what it really is the city determines based off of its calculations that they use for affordable housing. So they'll come in and say, hey, the actual market rent could be $2,000 a unit, right? They'll say, we gotta peel this back because we want it to be affordable for people here in New York. So we're gonna use rent control on this entire building. Instead of getting $2,000 a unit, you only be able to get $1,200 a unit, $800 a unit. So it's more so just to allow people in the area to be able to have a livable place to live, based off of what the calculation, whatever that calculation derives to, then that's the number that you have to, as a landlord, you have to abide by. So a lot of people in New York right now, they're upset because after COVID really helped with the rent control, because at that point it allowed them to be like, okay, there's a real reason to have rent control. And then after COVID, it just stuck. You know what I'm saying? So now it's rent control all over New York, man. I be having so many people like deals. You can lose deals because it's rent control. And when you come to get money from me, it's a certain, you got to have, enough money to be able to cover the debt. And if you got rent control and you can't cover the debt, then you can't get financing. So that's what people landlords end up running into, is that they can't charge market rent. So they can't debt service. So they can't really take advantage of the equity they have in their real estate.
Right.
So that's kind of like the breakdown. It's not pretty, and landlords in New York hate it.
Let me ask Shauna real quick. I don't know. I don't really kind of understand what's going on, so I don't want to spend too much time on it. But if her sister's trying to watch the live, she just need to come to YouTube and watch the live. It's not connected to Buzzsprout. As far as Buzzsprout, she can watch old stuff on Buzzsprout. And if she has a problem with watching old stuff, then all she needs to do is send an email to support@buzzsprout.com. Go ahead, Greg. Right. I just wanted to make sure she got that.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Appreciate that, Shauna.
So yeah, man,
the dreamer in the house. How was your birthday, now, Dreamer? We want to know how that birthday was. Now, Dreamer had a birthday on Friday.
Did she have her birthday suit on? What you do, the Dreamer? Tell us about it. What you had cooking? How many shots did you take?
Yeah. Was you kicking it? I know the Dreamer had fun.
Right.
Hey, look, the Dreamer had so much fun. She tried to come in talking about the Diddy tea. No, we talking about the Dreamer tea.
Right.
Hey, look, we talking about the Dreamer birthday tea. She tried to talk about the Diddy tea.
Look at what she said. She said she still wore out.
Oh, okay. Hey, look, we knew that Dreamer. We knew that Dreamer had fun. We don't know that.
Where's she at? She in Cleveland?
No, I don't know. Where's the Dreamer? The Dreamer, what city you in? Where you at?
This gonna tell us a lot right here. Let's see where she at.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what city the Dreamer was in for her B-Day. We all had you. Glad you had a great birthday, now, Dreamer.
Yeah,
we knew you would.
Make it another year.
Oh, okay. She ate. Shared her day with a granddaughter. Always good. Just turned 2. Congratulations to little Dreamer.
Right.
Dreamer Junior.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Okay. Oh yeah. Dreamer don't play. I knew Dreamer had to be somewhere where they stand 10 toes. Look where Dreamer at.
Look, man, that used to be my old stomping grounds.
I know. You know, that's the first thing I thought about. Tell me about your. Hey, look, that's Greg's stomping ground.
Yeah, I used to live in. Both of my sons. My oldest son was born in Fort Worth. My youngest son was born in Arlington, Texas. We used to live in Arlington, Texas. I used to work there straight out of college. Well, actually, it was in Illinois, and then they transferred me to Texas. Man, I hate Texas, man. Too hot. I mean, I like the city. I love the people, but the weather ran me up and out of Texas. I was there for about almost 6 years. I couldn't take it no more. I had to go, man. I could not take that Texas heat, man. I much more prefer to be up here in this cold than down in Texas in that heat, man. But yeah, Texas was nice, man. Had a good time in Texas for sure.
Okay. What about hey Greg? So what about Jaguar Wright about to go to your boy Cash Patel, and she about to tell him something about Clive Davis or something. That's the new news. Did you see that? We want you to put your MAGA hat on. Tell us what you know.
I mean, I saw it, but I mean, Cash Patel is, that type of guy who's probably, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out if Jaguar has enough cachet. I'm assuming she does, since she's kind of in MAGA world right now. She done slipped her way up in MAGA world, where they're actually giving her awards. One of the main people of MAGA world and gave her an award. So Cash Patel, could be open ears to Jaguar, and depending on how he can vet out what she's saying to him, then Jaguar can become even more of a truth teller if she have the likes of Cash Patel doing her her due diligence for, because he got access to everything.
Yeah.
Clyde might be, he might be shaking in his boots a little bit, to be honest with you.
Right. Because it seems like it's like the world of like running what's going on, it's kind of like it's a changing of the guard that done went on. You know what I mean? Like Whoever was holding down Clive Davis, they might not have the juice no more. Remember that movie, that Tupac movie, You Got the Juice Now? Remember that, Greg?
Right. He don't have the juice no more, because it's a different group that's, at the top, that has access to all these things. I'm pretty sure Clyde had the FBI looking in on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got a file.
Yeah, he have. He done got caught up in money laundering and all kind of stuff, like
Yeah,
legitimate.
yeah, he got a file. So if Jaguar come in with some facts and they can be proven, man, they trying to take all these, all these the P word, and these folks that's doing, these R words, man, they trying to get them up and out of here.
Yeah, they are. They are. Let's go. Hey, Greg, let's go into some of this tea. Now, Dreamer want to talk about this tea, y'all. This gonna be her another one of her birthday gifts. Y'all know this is a show on demand. We're gonna talk about this. The Dreamer coming here talking about Diddy the whole time. We about to let Diddy have it, the Dreamer. So y'all, this is the latest. Did you see this, Greg? About the can you break that down? I just saw this basically like witchcraft or whatever. Is that basically what it is? Or like
I don't have a breakdown. I just kind of skimmed because I didn't know if it was real or not.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's real. Well, I don't know if it's real, if it's new charges exactly, but that's what the rumor is. But the funny thing is that Diddy has been fooling around with that. Remember, Gene Deal talked about a little ceremony sacrifice thing he did. And then Day 26 also talked about the same thing. And so what they're saying is a lot of people believe, and that's why the lawyer said he can't do this case no more. And they just got into or confirmed that they must have got into all the iCloud and all Diddy phone stuff finally. Because if you remember, they couldn't get into that stuff at first. And apparently Diddy and the legal team is shaking in their boots. And that's why, now this is me speculating, but I'm pretty good when I read the tea leaves. Now it makes sense why the lawyer who left, it makes sense that he was saying that they needed to push the trial back because they wasn't going to be ready because they just got hit with all of this new mountains. They done got into all their devices. So think about it, Greg. They done got into Diddy's phones and everybody's phone around them. Not just the phone, the iCloud. The iCloud has everything. I don't care what you delete off your phone, your iCloud is going to tell the story. So between what I'm thinking and what some of my blogs and stuff that I follow that be in the loop, they done got into this stuff. They got all this new evidence. The lawyer who left know they cooked, but need more time and a different strategy. He disagrees with the strategy that the legal team is coming with now. And like I said, he felt that once they got all this new mountain of evidence with the iPhones and the iClouds and all the devices they were able to get into, he like, we ain't going to be ready for May 5th. But guess who don't want it moved back? The guy who's in prison. Right? So walk with me. I've been telling y'all that Diddy is running his own legal team. I've been telling y'all that since September. Nobody else on this planet can say they were talking about that in September. Nobody. This is something that I can definitely claim and say that I was ahead of, and now it's all coming out. I said this in September. We're going into March, and now it's all coming out. Think about it. And remember I said, Greg, we talked about the lawyers that are staying around and getting paid are the lawyers who are listening to Diddy, right? Didn't we say that? So check this out. The lawyer who, now tell me, Greg, when you deal with these top tier elites and people who narcissists, it ain't got to be elite. It could be just a narcissist with money that you know. Tell me this. This scenario. The lawyer who was giving him the real advice, saying that we are not ready for May 5th and we need to go with this strategy, he was the one can't even talk to Diddy. Guess who? Because the ones he supposed to be his lawyer, he couldn't even talk to Diddy. He had to talk through the other lawyers. But that's only because the other lawyers is doing everything Diddy wants them to do. They not really, they past trying to be the best lawyer they can for him. They just gonna do what Diddy wants to do. And this proves my point, because there's only one person in this whole scenario that will be against pushing this trial back because he's in prison in jail right now. So you know the lawyers is listening to Diddy. They just got hit with a mountain of iCloud and all kind of evidence, and you telling me this lawyer telling me saying we not gonna be ready, but y'all gonna continue anyway? Why? Because Diddy running it, not nobody else. Diddy want to get out of there, so he don't want to hear no. Oh, we need to push the trial back to November because we need more time to get ready. He don't want to hear that because you know they would do it. To be honest, Diddy got the kind of money they would push the trial back. Thoughts, Greg?
Well, with Diddy, man, Diddy has so much money, man, and so much access to this and so much access to that. If you get access to anybody's iCloud, just the average person iCloud that you get, access to, or have you like, what? Huh? But can you imagine getting access to Diddy's iCloud?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even in the attorneys at this point, because it's been when did this start with Diddy? Last year? What, May, April sometime? When did all this kind of hit the fan for Diddy?
You talking about the arrest or before the arrest?
The arrest.
The arrest was September.
Okay, so September, they got access to everything. When they raided, not just his iCloud, but his computers, just
all of that.
Man, so they probably are sitting there. Even the lawyer who quit, he didn't have access to all of this too, and to be honest with you, that's a thing, in the world, but it's so underground, people don't really know about it. But that voodoo stuff and all of that. That's a real thing. That ain't like no plaything. They've been doing that, forever. And I can really see him being involved in all of that because he probably was so paranoid. I need to, and then in that world, you think that you're getting the information of your future. That's really what it is. Them pretty much, telling you what your future is going to be, putting different things on your enemy roots and, all that old crazy stuff that comes with voodoo. If you practice it, which if he has been practicing it, and it sounds like he has, man, I can't even imagine how deep he went with it, and now they got access to it.
To all of that, bro. And see, the thing is, a lot of people forget, if you rewind to I don't know if it was the end of the year or it was somewhere around January, they hadn't got into it yet still. It was the end of December or beginning of January, where if y'all remember, there was a motion being filed and they were in that motion or something when they were explaining that they had more indictments coming or a superseded indictment was probably coming. At that time, they were still saying that they still hadn't gotten to his devices yet, but they were confident that they would be able to, but they still hadn't got in it yet. So that's why Diddy and them were dealing with a certain amount of evidence for a while. And then that's why, okay, obviously they must have got in it maybe sometime in January, probably. I don't know. You know what I mean? Could have been the part of the superseded indictment or not. I don't know. But once they got in it, obviously, that was Pandora's box right there. And they didn't have that. So I guess for a while, Diddy was thinking he was going to get over on it because they couldn't get into his stuff. And he probably had some type of super duper lock on all kind of stuff, but they going to get in, man.
Oh, yeah.
They going to get in.
dealing with the feds. They gonna get in. You know what I'm saying? And once they got in, the attorneys, the one who quit, who knows? Like I think somebody in the chat said, you can't unsee what you see. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
they
Right.
looking at his iCloud, man, ain't no telling, how many things they looked at and was like, man, how are we gonna be able to get around this?
Right.
Because the same thing that the defense is looking at, the prosecution is looking at too.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So the prosecution over there probably doing cartwheels down the hallway, like, we about to be able to, send somebody to jail in one of the biggest case in American history. You know what I'm saying? So they probably like, man, this guy was up to all kinds of things.
Oh
Because
yeah.
he was.
Oh yeah. He was into all kind of things, bro. Diddy, I told you, Gene Deal said they pulled over before the Shine trial, and the guy did some type of chant and put the bird in Diddy's hand, and the bird was dead. I said, man, I don't know what y'all doing. Gene
Man,
Deal said that.
when you got that kind of money, man, and you got that kind of access, and you dealing with like, different people that we normal people don't even know exist, man, you can be into some things that we didn't even know existed. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
because you get that kind of exposure.
Right.
So
And to think if he was doing it back in 2099, whenever that Shine stuff happened, I think that was like what 2000, somewhere around in there, 99,
right.
something like that. If he was into something even then, stuff progresses. Who knows what he was into by the time 2000, 16, 18, you know what I mean? Like who
Right.
knows what he was into? So yeah,
Yeah.
bro, crazy.
And with that kind of world, you start at the bottom, but if you keep, if you show your allegiance to the crazy, just like anything else, you get more and more information. They tell you, more about the sacrifices, and man, you just never know, man. That's why this trial is going to be a trial like we've never seen before, because for the first time, we're going to get access to a world that has been closed off.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we almost got close with Epstein, but they was like, no, we we can't let this we can't open up the books. Let's do what we do when the books are getting ready to get open and people are about to get exposed. I'm still like wondering like how Diddy has managed to not meet his maker with all the
Right.
stuff that he know. You know
He
what I'm
been
saying?
slide. Right.
Man, I don't see how he didn't got away with it thus far. Cause I know he know everything.
Yeah. Hey,
So
look, Kobe Watsonobi said he done heard some crazy mess. He can't even type it.
you know what I'm saying? It's a world that, man, we don't, if we knew half of the stuff that these elites were into, man, we probably all would just be sitting here with our mouths to the ground. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. For real.
So
For real. So let's talk about our boy Luigi for a second. Catch up what's been going on with him. I seen him talking about it in the chat. What's the latest?
I don't know
So far,
what's
he's still facing the death penalty, yet all evidence still hasn't been disclosed. preventing him from preparing for his defense and his right to a fair trial. They still trying to play the boy. So even word from his attorney that they have yet to be sent all the evidence. And as open and shut as they claim the case was, why would they be taking so long to send over the evidence?
You know what I'm thinking, bro? First of all, I'm trying to figure out if Luigi got a stylist up in the jail.
Yeah, he's definitely got one. I figured it out for you. Them boys, they got him lined up. They taken care of. He said that when he had that fresh cup on the very first, when it very first went down, they was like, the prisoners made I don't know what kind of platform they got their word out. They said that haircut is letting everybody know that he good in here.
Man,
so they laying.
You don't get them kind of haircuts in jail, bro.
No. You got to go to jail to get a cut like Luigi got.
I mean,
they got him like GQ.
Yes, bro. I seen him come in the courtroom. He had the bulletproof vest on. He had the button down, creased, everything looking creased. I'm like, you know why? This is my theory on Luigi.
Hey, this is funny. Hold on, Greg. Hey, Greg. So look, you see this picture, right? I know it's gonna be bad. You can't really see it.
I can see it.
But it's this picture right here, and you see how Luigi got his stuff on. You see how he got his mouth. So then the girl, cause she said, when he does this thing with his tongue in his cheek, I just love it. I was like, they're gonna have problems convicting our boy, ain't they, Greg?
That's my theory. That's my theory right there.
No, go ahead, Greg. I want to go ahead and finish your theory, man.
I just think, man, they're not going to be able to find a jury that's going to convict him.
Jury nullification. What I got 5 million views on TikTok about and why they banned me. Because I was giving too much game. I mean, I ain't do nothing wrong. Jury nullification is a real thing. It's an encyclopedia.
Yeah, bro.
I guess I wasn't allowed to tell everybody about it.
Listen, man, Luigi, man, did you see outside, man? He got women falling out, bro. Just he like the most rock stars criminal I've ever seen before, bro.
And they scared, bro. They scared, bro.
They scared.
Go ahead.
And they scared because not just because of his looks and all of that, but it's almost like in a lot of people's eyes, he's like a hero.
Oh yeah, definitely. Greg, the United Healthcare, the CEO was the CEO of United Healthcare. They denied 34% of their claims last year. To compare that to like a Kaiser Permanente who denied like 8%, 7%. The median is like 12%. United Healthcare got greedy. They got so greedy. And it's the type of stuff that I was saying on TikTok. They got so greedy, and it's all facts, that they created an AI system to help them deny even more aggressively. 34% wasn't even enough for them. And so that's why people don't give a F.
Yeah. Yep.
Because in them 34%, those ain't people who, all those 34% ain't people who needed a knee replacement and didn't get it. It's 34% of them people. Some of the percentage is people who just died because they couldn't get money that they've been paying into their whole life. And now you gonna let my loved one die because y'all have come up with some way to deny the claim. And when you're talking about 34%, you're talking about a lot of people dying because of your greed. Health industry, United Healthcare, and all the healthcare places like that. It's a reason why people don't give a F.
And bro, and here's the thing, man. And see, it's almost like they've been doing it for so long that, we just, number one, we didn't have as much access to, what's been going on like we do now. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew they was, what you just said, 34%. That's insane, bro. Nobody knew that. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody knew that. 34%. That's ridiculous.
Bro, that's crazy.
And then you setting up AI systems to even do it more. They was going to get up to 40%, 45%, something crazy.
And you know what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, bro, because it's already starting to happen. Just over the weekend, I think it was this weekend, you hear about what happened in Philadelphia?
No, what happened?
Okay, so in Philadelphia over the weekend, I think it was over the weekend, it's because they say healthcare is now one of the nation's most violent fields, with workers suffering from non-fatal injuries from workplace violence than workers in any other profession. According to the U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention, on Saturday, February 22nd, a man armed with a pistol and carrying zip ties entered a UPMC's ICU and took staff members hostage before he was killed by police in a shootout that also left an officer dead, authorities said. 3 staffers at the hospital, including a doctor, a nurse, and a custodian, and 2 other officers were shot and wounded in the attack. That's what's going to start happening right there.
Right.
People are going to start taking, this stuff because we don't really understand the effects that, being denied healthcare have on, on family units, man. Number one, is bankrupting, families. Number 2, their loved ones are passing away unnecessarily. And number 3, they don't really have any kind of outlet to get justice. So they, from what it's looking like, they're going to start taking justice in their own hands. So you can't even really be safe. You can't even be safe in the hospital no more. You don't even know somebody. You know what I'm saying?
No, and that's what they're afraid of. And it's a simple solution. Quit being so greedy.
Man.
Stop being greedy.
People are paying for their health care.
Y'all been making hand over fist forever. But then when it gets to the point where you, out of 3 people, you denying one of them every time, now you're getting bullets in your back.
Mm-hmm. And it's crazy how movies kind of, and that's a good point. I see in the chat they mentioned John Q. He already gave us an inside of what it's going to look like, and here we are. And that movie was about 10 years ago.
Yep.
And we got to stop. We got to stop being it's like you say, man, they done made so much money, man. Like, when does greed stop?
Exactly. Greed will get you every time. I
mean, United Healthcare that made billions off of our backs. Because a lot of times you paying for insurance and you ain't, you might not need the insurance.
Exactly.
Until whenever. But you've been paying it. Yeah, you've been paying it month after month after month after month. And then when it's time for you to be able to use your health care for whatever sickness you have, you get denied, bro. Just think about that.
That's foul. That's why you have
Man.
people like John Q and Luigi and these different stories. And while the public is like not, and it's nothing they can do about it. Like there's nothing they can do about how the public feel. They did this. You know what I mean? They did this. Now the public is outraged because why? There are so many people that have lost their loved one who didn't deserve to lose them because of the greed of United Healthcare and companies like that.
And you know what's so crazy, bro? You go to other countries that everyone deems less than us as far as a country is concerned, and they don't have to worry about this, bro.
Right.
How does that even go down that way, man? You go to some of these countries and they got free health care. Ain't nobody worried about, getting sick and being taken care of. It's all free. It's all, for the people. They really care about their people and their health care. They live longer than us. Infant mortality is less than ours. You name it on the healthcare spectrum, and they're doing better than us, and they don't even pay for healthcare, bro.
They don't even pay for healthcare.
That's that part right there. I don't understand, man. I really don't. You know what I'm saying?
I don't get it, bro.
And you want to see a fight? If you want to see a for real drag down, get your weapons ready. Try to give everybody in the United States free health care. Just try it.
It's gonna go crazy, right?
What? I mean, just think about it. We kind of got a glimpse in it when Obama was, President Obama was the president, and he, did what he did. Man, I was scared for Obama every day. I thought they was gonna take him out. Man, it went crazy because they do not want to do anything about healthcare but keep us sick, keep feeding us medicine, and just continue that until, the last person is standing for the most part.
Right.
So man, yeah, healthcare is crazy, man.
What we got next on the docket? They gonna piss me off. The healthcare people.
Yeah, man. I'm already pissed off, man. Did you see this kind of kind of small potatoes, but it kind of caught me off guard a little bit. You know who the NFL analyst Steve Smith Sr. is? You know who Steve Smith Sr. is?
The one who was banging somebody's wife?
Yes, bro. Man, I seen the video. The dude that called Steve Smith, he over there he on the phone just acting like, man, I'm caught and I don't know what to do here. He like, Steve, you so tough. Say something now. You've been doing what you've been doing to my wife. Say something now. Next thing I know, man, I heard the click, click, click. Steve was off that.
No, look, the first thing he said, hey man, you've been messing with you've been screwing my wife, man. What you got to say about that? He was like, I'm sorry.
Right.
And Steve said, I'm sorry. Hey, that made him even more mad because he confirmed it for you immediately.
Right.
Your wife is a tomcat. So then hold on. So then he's like, did you know you knew she was married? And like the whole chat was like, but didn't she know she was married too?
Right.
Like, you coming down hard on Steve Smith like she didn't know she was married.
Right.
That's a crazy situation. I couldn't be that guy, but I feel bad, man.
Yeah,
he done had this. He done had this Steve Smith, a former I don't know what's worse, a former or a current NFL player. I think it's even worse for it to be a former.
I'm like, bro, did you see the text messages?
Yeah, I seen him. I would have died in my sleep. I would have cried and died in my sleep behind the text messages, Greg.
Man, I would have been it wouldn't have been nothing that could be said to me to continue into that situation, bro. If I would have seen them text messages, I would have read them. I would have went to my closet, grabbed my suitcases.
Yeah.
If in the wind, bro. I'd have been so in the wind, man. I'm like, what?
Hey, it was the daily check-ins and the selfies that he was sending that did it for me. He had the little goofy selfies talking about I'm about to go work out. And she like, oh, you look so hot. I was like, oh hell no. That would have killed me. That would have been hot. You can't be calling somebody else hot on my watch.
Yes, man. And the stuff they was saying to each other, I know he had to be over there with the tutu to his head, man. You know what I mean? Like,
they covered every boundary.
Yes, bro. Every last one of them.
When you reading it, you want to find something you can hang your hat on. But when you read it, it was like, she enjoyed it, he enjoyed it. She want more, he want more. Like it was all like the more he read, I know the more he sank into his seat. Oh man. And
that
then
lets you know.
You say you got your tough, you done built up everything you about to say. And when you say, man, you've been screwing my wife, what you want to say for yourself? You ain't know he was gonna say, I'm sorry.
That I would have fell out of the floor like a 2-year-old. You know how
don't tell me you sorry.
You know how
you did it.
You know what
you did
it. You know when a 2-year-old just fall out of the floor because he can't have what he wants.
And he just do this. He just crosses his arms.
I'd have just fell in the floor and just kicked and screamed, bro. Like,
ain't nothing like when you ready to check somebody and you get your script together and they say that you didn't even count for. Nowhere was he ready for I'm sorry. Like I'm telling y'all, he was ready. He was
not ready. Like, you could tell he wasn't ready.
No, he was ready for Steve to say, "No, man, what you talking about?" You know, that's the typical movie response.
Who is your wife?
He was ready.
Oh, you know your wife.
He was ready to turn up more. So it was gonna be like, hey, you've been screwing my wife. What you gotta say about yourself? No, man, ain't true. No, man, I got you. I got the text. See, he had that played out. He didn't know it was gonna be, hey man, you screwing my wife. I'm sorry.
And then
he was like, huh? What you mean you sorry? You know what to say. And that's when I really felt bad for him. I said, man, he hit you with a whole unorthodox style. You weren't ready for it.
And then he didn't say a word after I'm sorry, bro. He just that part hurts even more because he just sat there for a minute and just listened to him say what he was saying, and then he just hung up the phone.
Oh man. Ain't nobody ever came with the immediate I'm guilty, I'm sorry. Let's move on. He wasn't ready to move on yet. Steve Smith was all ready to say I'm sorry and move on. He wasn't ready to move on. He had like a lot more of his script to do. And you just blew it, bro. You said I'm sorry. So you know what I learned from that? Next time somebody called me, next time Stevie J called me a clown in my thing, I'm just gonna say I'm sorry. Because I'm gonna keep talking about him. I'm gonna keep talking about Steve Smith and the old girl, and we all grown in here.
Right.
That didn't stop nothing they doing. Let's be clear. From those text messages, it is only turned up from here, right, Greg?
Right.
Ain't no more sneaking.
So right. The cat's out the bag now, baby. It's out the bag now.
So next time Stevie J come in my comments, I'm just gonna say I'm sorry and then drop a video calling him the bad boy, baby oil bandit. And then when he come again, I'm gonna just say, I'm sorry, man. You baby oil bandit, you. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, you old baby oil bandit, you.
Man, bro.
Man, Steve Smith taught me something on that one. The power of a unpredicted I'm sorry has to be studied.
That's the best I'm sorry. That's the best
that was the best I'm sorry I ever heard, Greg, in my life.
No question about it, bro.
I'm about to use that. I can't wait till somebody, so I piss off somebody when they ready to go off for an hour, and I'm gonna just hit them with a I'm sorry immediately.
And don't say another word.
You don't say another word. I'm just sorry. I know I just did the worst stuff ever imaginable to you, and you ready to go all in, but I'm just gonna kill all that with a I'm sorry right up front. And make it about me.
And man, Steve picked the phone up. Hello?
Steve having to check and make sure he all right on the phone. You still there, bro? I said I'm sorry.
Yeah.
In other words, I rearranged the idea, whatever she said she did. I did rearrange the idea, whatever he said he did. And that was me that sent the selfie, and I apologize. If there's anything I can make it up to you, let me know. Send me an email. Man,
bro, I sent the selfies. Yes, I did all that to your wife, and I am sorry, bro.
Man, I'm sorry. I'm going to do it again, but I'm sorry. I'm going to do it again, but I'm definitely sorry.
Brother. He's like, how can I?
Hey, look, let me just throw that out there. I'm sorry, bro. But I'm also sorry because I'm not stopping. You know what I mean? Because it's like man, that I'm sorry is like a double entendre.
Yes, bro. He like, I'm sorry, but did you read the text messages, bro?
Yeah.
Like, how can I stop? Like, come on, man. I'm sorry, but how can I stop, bro? Come on, man.
Man, that was some news to hit me with over the weekend. Steve Smith, you wrong, man.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, look, how mad can you be at somebody that apologized?
Everybody say you just apologize. You know, half the time, if you try to deny it, people be like, just say I'm sorry, man.
Right. And look, and Steve Smith don't. This how much bad luck that this young man who found this horrible news. This is how horribly wrong everything went for him. Even when he called Steve Smith didn't know he was being filmed at that time, right? And so immediately you feel bad for Steve because he came in. I'm sorry. He didn't even know he on camera. Dude, like, I did not want this I'm sorry in my damn video. I know he didn't want that. He had people like, hey, well, he said I'm sorry, bro.
He didn't want that. You can
tell. So
yeah,
that's that. Be prepared for I'm sorry for me. That's the lesson learned here. If you catch your wife doing whatever, be prepared for I'm sorry when you call. Like, have a plan for that. Don't just be quiet. Because that's why she gone. You ain't got no swagger, baby. You got to think on your feet. You too stiff, baby.
Right.
You too stiff, man. You got to have a little,
And then the crazy thing about it, Steve Smith will throw them hands too.
Exactly. Exactly.
So he was kind of tiptoeing.
Big sports people. Steve Smith is known for whooping behind with this right and left. Yes. So that's the other part of it.
That was that part because he was really tiptoeing in his conversation because he knew who he was actually talking to.
Yeah, Steve Smith. They call him Pocket Hercules. They call him Pocket Hercules. So you already know.
He didn't see Steve Smith put them hands on people because we all have. So he was Steve, dog. Come on, man.
Oh man. Hey, Andre. Hey, man. Hey man, we can't be. If the guy see this, I don't want him to. Hey man, we feel your pain, man. Just in case he see this, but you still weren't ready for that. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say.
Oh my gosh. Man, I chuckled so hard over the weekend when I had to play it like 5-6 times, bro. Because I'm like, is this man? Is Steve actually doing this on this phone? I'm like, man, this dude is crazy. He diabolical, bro.
Diabolical. That was like, hey, look, that was how calmly, like back in the day when they like cheating and stuff, but they had a little bit more emotional control sometimes. And I remember one of my I ain't gonna say who it is, but somebody I know, an older person, told me one of these kind of like my wife's stories. It kind of was like this one, and it was like I always thought the story wouldn't go like that, but after seeing this Steve Smith thing, it do. And it was like he went over the house, and like his wife was over somebody else's house in the neighborhood. He was supposed to be at work, and then he knocked on the door. So when he told me the story, I was thinking I was about to I thought he was about to go crazy. And he said he knocked on the door and said, "Let me speak to my wife." And she was in the bed with no clothes on. I was like. And then he walked away, and I was like, nobody got hurt or beat or nothing.
Right.
I said, that's a different type of story. I can't, that's why I said I don't want to be in that position because I can't handle it.
No, man.
I ain't think, hey, let me speak to my wife and then let her put some clothes on while she in here with this other dude so we can talk. And then I leave.
It's crazy, bro.
Nah.
That generation, like our father's generations, bro, they used to have like whole other families, bro. I'm like, they could like leave home for like days at a time and just show back up at the house and be like, okay, I'm back, you know what I'm saying? And then
that's what that seemed like. That, hey, look, that scenario definitely could have happened back in the 70s, more or less. Now it was weird now because everybody's so unhinged.
Right.
Normally that scenario go a little bit more off the rails than that.
Yeah, man.
So dude, it sounded like he kind of just bowed out. Gracefully.
Yeah, man.
Or not ungracefully.
Yeah. His unfortunately, after all of that, man, that's another statistic, you know, in divorce court. But then again, you never know, man. He might suck his pride up and continue on. But if I would have seen all that he exposed to the world, like, bro, you exposed all that to the world, man. You could have just said Steve Smith sleeping with my wife, not show us all of that.
Old school had too many manners for me, Greg.
Right.
I ain't going to my where my wife cheating at, taking off my hat and telling the gentleman, let me speak to my wife. and then just leaving.
No, man.
It's gonna go a little different than that. Old school, man. It was too many manners and respect sometimes. F that. But
and then let me say this last, because you got to think about it. The person who he knocked on that door might have been known for, you know.
He probably was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got your wife and what? You know what I'm saying?
And so to me, that's why, hey, look, if you ain't got nothing, I don't know what you knock on the door for then. You know what I'm saying? If he that notorious, over here, just go to work. Hey, look, if he that notorious, just go to work and act like you don't know what's going on.
No, old school used to be like, you know what's going on. Stop it. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
you know your wife over here.
Hey, look, Greg, you know if you'd have went to work, by the time you came back, she'd have been back at the house. Food would have been ready.
Mm-hmm.
You would have knew all that, but you'd have got nosy and going to different houses and knocking, and you know so much, and she is there. And then you ain't do nothing. So
Yeah, man.
But it is what it is. Hey, you win some, you lose some. You lost this one.
That's why they say, bro, one of the decisions that you make, one of the most important decisions that you make in life is who your spouse is, bro.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
But anyway, that was a good
What
laugh,
else we
man.
got, Greg? On Greg's hot topics.
You see, ASAP out here then got acquitted and out here doing his thing, man. He became.
Oh, what's going on now?
Well, you know, he's executive something over at Ray-Ban, and now he a part of a UK soccer team.
Oh, well, like ownership or what?
Yes, he got ownership in the UK soccer team, man.
Shout out to ASAP Rocky.
I'm like, that 30 million that Rihanna put up Rocky got to go to work now. I see.
Yeah. Rocky, like, he got to. Hey, look, it's something you got to get millions. Get millions back. Wow, that's what's up, though. I didn't know that. And you know that soccer money. You know that soccer money long.
Yeah, that soccer money crazy, man. Especially over in the UK.
Yeah.
So ASAP, he stepped out, man, and got to work, man. Rihanna even got to work
ASAP.
Yeah, Rihanna even getting to work. I was reading that she getting ready to, drop a new album. For a second there, Rihanna wasn't even talking about no music. Got to 30 million.
She about to drop some music?
Yeah, she about to drop some music. She like, yeah, boy, we got to go to work over here at this household. I know they got me in Forbes as having what? She was like 1.4 billion. 30 million, still 30 million.
Yeah.
30 million, still 30 million, man. So
shout out to ASAP Rocky. Yeah, I'm definitely here. Shan said she here for the new music for Riri. Me too. I miss Riri. On the music, on the music side.
Yeah, she has some.
She made nothing. What's the last? Hey, y'all, chat. What's the last big record that Rihanna had? Anybody? You know, Greg? What was her last big joint she had?
Oh man.
Oh wow, I ain't see this. Okay, go ahead. But what you say, Greg? I didn't see that.
I don't remember. It's been so long, man. Rihanna ain't had an album out in what? Almost 10 years, maybe?
Yeah.
I can't remember what her last hit was.
Anybody in the chat know what Riri's last hit was? She said Riri's Smurfette in the new Smurf movie. Oh, she a Smurfette?
I used to love me some Smurfs too. That's crazy.
Hell yeah. Papa Smurf. All the Smurfs. Yeah, I did used to love the Smurfs too. I'm looking up that Justin Bieber thing right quick. Because I didn't see nothing about Justin Bieber getting into no fight.
Well, he was at the hockey. I seen him doing some hockey stuff or something. Did you see that?
Yeah, is this real though?
I mean, he was at, kind of like a hockey. I think it might have been like the All-Star game for hockey. And, they do kind of like, what they do in the NBA, just regular folk playing against each other. And I think
it was all funny game. Okay, but it still was cool. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, it was like a hockey kind of fake fight.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that though. I didn't know. What was it, like a celebrity game or something?
Yeah, I think it was like a charity hockey game or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Justin Bieber was giving it to him.
Yeah, Bieber looked like he knew what he was doing. I mean, he from Canada, so
yeah, Bieber wasn't playing.
Yeah, Bieber know what he doing out on that ice.
That's what's up. I didn't even know Bieber had skills on the ice.
I mean, nobody did. You know what I'm saying? Until they seen him out there in this game. But
He's
if you think
scrapping and
about it,
everything. Hey, look, way to get some of that aggression out of him, man. You know, I mean, I know he's been frustrated. Ain't been able to talk, and everybody asking him questions. A nice scrap every now and again is a good stress relief.
Dang, so it's almost been 10 years since Riri dropped the album.
Oh,
I
for
know
real?
I know she did something on that soundtrack, the Black Panther soundtrack, but it wasn't, you know, it was more singy Riri instead of, you know, the slaps.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that might have been like her last like song on that Black Panther album.
Okay.
Yeah, she ain't did nothing since then.
Oh yeah, so she definitely do for more music. What y'all
Yeah,
think? In the chat, who ready for the new Riri? Yeah, poor guy. Chadwick. Yes, for sure. Yeah, we all riding with Bieber. That's why I'm really ready for this all this stuff to come out so we could get this past us, past Bieber, past all whoever is a victim of this crap. And this Diddy whole story is the death of all that to me. I think that's going. I mean, you can't kill off that devilish type stuff, but you know you can't kill it all the way off. I wish we could, but I think this Diddy trial has put a whole new. It ain't gonna be as much of that going on no more. I bet you it ain't been. I bet you ain't much been going on since. I bet you people paranoid in the
oh
industry.
yeah, bro. No, ain't no house parties going on no more. You know
Yeah, none of
what
that freaky McNasty.
Nah, that's everybody had to, you know, turn into to closet, you know, freaks at this point. Ain't
Drop
no.
that. Hey, look, like Lauren said, Greg, drop that list now. Cash Patel.
Oh, the list
It's
is
time
coming.
for Cash Patel to drop it, huh?
The list is coming, bro.
Oh yeah, it's coming. Cash can't. Hey, look, Cash Patel can't wait. He can't wait
I
because
mean,
it's
that's
gonna
gonna
make
be
his name.
exactly that right there. Yeah,
He gonna be
coming out the
known for the guy
gates.
that dropped the list. What'd you say?
I said, coming out the gate, he dropped that list. He going down. He gonna open it up where they could. So if he dropped the list, so many people will be dissecting and talking about the list. If they was trying to do something under the cover in the FBI, it'll be a good time for him to go ahead and do it because everybody will be talking about the list for weeks. You know what I'm saying?
You going to
who
see that
knows?
movie? I didn't catch that. That Riri gonna be in the Smurf movie. You going to see that, Greg? You say you're a big Smurf guy.
I mean, you know, like my girl, her sister got twins. I like to do kind of, you know, stuff like that with the little ones.
Gotcha.
I'm still a kid at heart,
So you
but
have
you
fun
know,
watching it with them.
Yeah, man. I like doing stuff like that, man, with the kiddos. And sometimes the movie be good too. So
yeah, you be surprised in them little cartoonish type of. They be having like real plots and all kind of real messages.
Man, if I hear anything else about another airplane doing anything but just flying, I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, bro? I'm gonna have to just put my flying to the side for a while, man, because I can't do that.
Yeah. I told you it got crazy, bro. I said it, and damn, did it not make me look like a psychic? Because it's done got crazy where everybody like, man, unless you have to, I'm cool. People like, man, I catch the bus all the way across the country at this point.
What? Man.
Yeah, like Stan say, get in that car.
Yeah, I think it's about to get back to old fashioned. And man, when you get older too, bro, driving long distances becomes an issue too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
plan it out. You gotta be like, okay, I'm gonna drive for 5. I'm gonna get a hotel room, sleep. Get back
yeah.
on the road. You
When
gotta
you
have a
was
full
young,
fledged
you hey
plan.
look, when you was young, you just pedal to the metal to the gas gone. You don't care what time, when, whatever. When that gas gone, you fill it back up and you smash that gas again. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And you keep doing that till you get there. Now, like you said, you gotta plan that thing out.
Plan
You
it
know, hey, look,
out.
when you get old, you know exactly where you pulling over for gas and everything. Like,
Man, you see this Delta flight to Atlanta? Mini me?
what?
Look at that.
Wow. And that's out of Atlanta.
Man, Delta better get their stuff together, man, for they be around here in the same vein and spirit, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Spirit ain't had no problems.
That's what I'm
That was
saying,
another
man.
story. I'm glad I saw that. They got an article on that about how Spirit is the one out of the one everybody been trying to talk about, been the one that had no issues. Like none of these issues like what's been going on with these big airlines.
And
Well,
the reason they say that the big airlines got on some kind of technology, to try to make it seem like they was, ahead of their time, where people like Spirit and those type of airlines is still on like the older technology, you know.
okay,
So that's kind of how they made it seem like why those kind of lower tier airlines haven't been having that many issues, because they haven't like stepped their technology up like the Deltas, the Uniteds, the big boys. And now the
it
big
makes sense.
boys with that technology, man, they having all kind of issues.
Right. It kind of go back to, like how they say parts or car parts or this or that used to, the older stuff lasts longer, you know what I mean, or whatever,
Mhm.
and don't and be more dependable. It's kind of I can see that being true in the airline world, airplanes. You know what I'm saying? It's all this new technology, and then what happens is y'all know when profits come into play, they trying to do the best thing for the least amount of money. That's how parts and stuff go. Like we used to be talking about back in the day how the furniture was better quality and heavy and this and that or whatever. And then you got this too. These days you can have a sofa that you might be able to carry on your pointer finger, because the stuff is just cheaper. They learn how to produce mass. It's just a lot. So even with the technology, it like look good. They could do a lot, but they also cutting a lot of corners with price. That. That's just business. They gonna try to figure out the cheapest way they can do whatever they doing.
Man, I don't like it, bro.
Nah, me neither.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
no, man, because I mean, forever we've been able to get from point A to point B, without the issue. I mean, you may have a little paranoia because things can happen, but now when you get on the plane, everybody on the plane thinking pretty much the same thing. We hope we could get from point A to point B.
Right.
And that's not a good way for an airline to be operating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, you hear what's going on up over at MSNBC. They firing people. They just canceled Joy Reid. You know who Joy Reid is, don't you?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah, Joy
Yeah.
Reid
And
out
they
of
yeah, they canned her. That's kind of going to what I was talking about, the whole culture of society, with all this different stuff that they removing, and they removing all of the Joy Reid type of though anybody in that lane is getting removed. I mean, that's all a part of the cultural shift in my opinion. Like,
Yeah.
it's foul, but that you're gonna see a lot of those people in that lane. You're gonna see a lot of them get fired, which is sad, but that's where we are right now.
But you know what's gonna happen though, right?
What?
That those people who are in their own right truth tellers, regardless if you buy into their ideology or politics or whatnot, they're going to do what we're doing. They're going to become a part of new media.
Yep. And that's why I told you. That's why I said, like, not to cut you off, but it go to my point of what I said, like, that's the part of it that people don't realize that I realize. Like, yeah, you gonna turn away a lot of different people, but then people didn't get there by being lazy and not going hard. So wherever you turn them to next, they go, like Joy Reid, she gonna flourish wherever she go to next. And what's gonna be next? Like you said, platforms like this, where she don't have to worry about what she say and who she say it about. You know what I'm saying? Her crowd gonna want to hear it. So that's why I'll be sad for that it happened to her, but I'm happy because now she get to go and take her message to an independent platform and continue to do what she do.
Yeah, absolutely. Mini-Me said we need to get her on the show. Mini-Me have no idea what we're working on right now.
Yeah. Oh, we got some. Yeah, we got some crazy stuff going on behind the scenes. We definitely would get Joy Reid on the show though. Like Joy Reid and people like that will definitely be coming this way soon. Me and Greg been working on that. That kind of fall in line with the news of being front and center and inside the courtroom for the Diddy case and having live and to the minute correspondence of that. Also gonna be lining up more interviews. I can't wait, man. But definitely Joy Reid would be definitely somebody that we would interview on this platform. But
just
we got some stuff cooking.
Yeah, I would just want to talk to Joy just to kind of get an insight of what, you know what I'm saying, what really be going on over there, behind the scenes. Because, we see what we see, but her story has to be one for the ages, man. Because she done been there, she done seen a lot, she done been through a lot, she done been canceled over there, brought back. She done had a roller coaster type of career over at MSNBC. And, she was one of the ones that was, really speaking, power to Trump coming in. And I don't think a lot of people like that, man, because a lot of people over there that was, kind of sort of doing it, but, kind of not going as hard as she was going. They still got their jobs.
Yep. But like you said, the beauty of it is she gonna be better off for it. And like that's what I said. Anyway, like even with this DEI and this and that, it's sad that our country is got a lot of people that's trying to not to include everybody or give people a chance. But those same people that they shut the doors on, they're gonna open up bigger doors because they didn't just get to this whatever job that you think that they getting because they're a woman or because they black or because they this. They didn't even get offered that job because they sat on their behind at the house on the couch. They even got offered that job because they eat smart, work hard, and pushing. Just because you close that door don't mean that they gonna just be done. You close that door, they gonna open up a bigger one. Because that's what we do. So of course it's sad, but that's how I look at it. Cream rise. I don't care where it rise. What get in its way, it's gonna rise. So
yeah,
we can't let that get us down. We gonna be good. Whatever door they close, we gonna open up a bigger one, and that's just that.
Yeah, because she was smart as a whip. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. She definitely, she come from the ilk of being, intelligent, and like you say, seemed like she was a hard worker. I mean, because and then she built a lot of relationships being in that position for the amount of time that she was in it. So for her to walk away, she should be fine.
Yeah, she fine. Don't worry about Joy, y'all. She got her following. She got her. I'm sure she's been doing it so long. I know she got all her affairs in order as far as her personal stuff. So I ain't gonna do nothing but take her over to a platform where she can speak even more freely and go even deeper now than what she was even going before. So the thing, I always look at it like that. Just like TikTok, y'all can use myself. TikTok banned me on an account that I had over 300,000 followers. But if they wouldn't have banned me, I wouldn't have focused on my shows, which turned out to be way more beneficial to me, and I love it way more. I miss my people on TikTok, my family, but most of my TikTok people then came over to Instagram or to YouTube or whatever. But it's a perfect example of something that you think, like they thought for example, they thought they did something and they banned me, but they actually made me focus on a platform. So now I get to talk about this shit for 2 to 4 hours a day. About Luigi, about Diddy, about boycotting Walmart, whatever. And I get way more out of it doing it like this anyway. So it's like, it's the same situation. When people think they taking something from you, if you built for this, they ain't doing nothing but making you go a better route. That's all. You can't ban or stop or fire nobody who destined to do what they do. Never.
That's true. That's true, bro. You see,
we
your
ain't
boy.
Gonna stop his, we Greg.
No. Absolutely. Nope. You see, you see your boy Joe Rogan.
No, what Rogan up to, man?
Man, he on Elon Musk head. That's for sure.
Wow, fill us in. I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. He's saying that Elon Musk is spreading misinformation regarding Social Security fraud. He's saying
Rogan saying that?
Yes, bro.
Wow. And when I was saying it, all the Elon people was all on my back. So I wonder if they all on Rogan back. They better get on Rogan back, because I've been said it. When I said it, everybody was, you ain't know what you talking about. Why you say you always out for Elon? Now Joe Rogan saying it. I said it before him. Continue, Greg.
Yeah, he's saying that Musk pretty much is lying about millions of deceased individuals are still receiving Social Security benefits, pointing to what he described as government inefficiency and corruption. He said, however, fact checkers and government reports indicate that such occurrences are extremely rare, accounting for less than 1% of Social Security. So yeah, he letting Elon have it.
And that's a big play to go after, because that's all Elon been talking about. So I just want everybody that be on my back about Elon when I say stuff a month before the rest of these podcasters and YouTubers, go over to their page and go get them some, go talk mess to Joe Rogan. Leave me alone, because I already said it a long time ago. Y'all weren't ready for me when I said it. So maybe y'all can go to Joe Rogan and get the information from him. Maybe y'all believe him.
Speaking in that same vein, your boy Trump, president, basically, they're getting ready to do a movie on The Apprentice. You remember how he pretty much rose to stardom? Mm-hmm. They're getting ready to do the film, and he does not like it. The way they portraying him, he almost tried. He acted like he trying to shut the movie down, but of course, he ain't gonna be able to do that. But yeah, the film is called The Apprentice, and he's threatening legal action because of how they portrayed him in the movie.
For real?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Damn, Greg. They don't
Yeah,
call you Hot Topic Greg for no reason.
yeah, bro. They Trump like, I don't need. It's crazy, man, how you like when you it's almost like he wants to be a dictator because that's the easy way to kind of go. It seems that way to me. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because he don't want no kind of he don't want no kind of feedback. He wanted to be the way he wanted, and that's it. Period. If you try to do it any other way, he coming for your jugular, bro. He's sending them attorneys after you immediately. You know what I'm saying? And he knows the attorney game.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he pissed off at whoever made the movie. He's not liking them right now at all.
He hit him with a I don't like it.
Yeah, he don't like it, bro. Not at all.
What what about we gotta throw our boy Dennis some love. He been covering that case for a long time. This is a case that a lot of people forgot about. But you know, Tasha K, that she was being sued by Cardi B for was it defamation or something, or I never got into the details. I just know that Cardi B, like Tasha K, owed Cardi B a lot of money from some lawsuit or something. And Tasha K, they say she was hiding her money and all of this. Well, today, that lawsuit has finally been settled, and Cardi B and Tasha K have settled their differences and agreed to some type of payment plan. And Tasha K was so happy, they said she was crying in court, and Cardi B gave her grace because they said Cardi B could have carried it further, and it was really making it hard for Tasha K to even make money. I don't know the details. I'm just giving you the skinny of it. And so, but Cardi B went ahead and I guess had a heart and worked out a payment plan. So I know a lot of people forgot about that case because it's been going on so long, but it's finally settled. It actually just got settled today.
$4 million, man. That's what Cardi was originally getting from Tasha K. So she only got to pay 1.1 now.
Okay. Wow. No wonder she was crying.
Mm-hmm.
That's $3 million.
Right.
I'll be crying too.
Yeah. Yeah. Tasha been working, man. She doing comedy shows, put all her assets in her husband's name. She was trying to avoid that 4 million, man, by all means necessary.
Please like the live, like Mini Me say. Mini Me, let them know. We gotta like it and share the live as you come through the door. But yeah, that story is covered by one of our colleagues and friends, Dennis Byron. So check him out on the Hip Hop Inquirer. He been covering the Tasha K and Cardi B lawsuit since the very beginning of it, all the way up until today. He was the one who delivered the news via Twitter, X or whatever, and that was this morning. He went on live and broke down the whole story and everything. So it was good to see two women who both fighting in their industries. It was good to see them come to some type of agreement and put that behind them, because I don't care which side you're on, whether you're on Tasha K's side or you on Cardi B's side. Y'all know how them court proceedings is, and I know they both glad that it's over with at this point.
Yeah, man, because Cardi tried to give her chance after chance after chance in the beginning, and Tasha was kind of feeling herself at that moment because she was Tasha K, she all over Instagram. She was getting it in as that creator type, and Cardi tried to give her chance after chance after chance, and Tasha K didn't adhere to her chances. And that's when Cardi smacked her with that $4 million suit.
Whoo!
Yeah. That's crazy, man. You know, the other thing that I saw over the weekend that kind of was crazy, man.
What you see?
Lil Nas X.
I saw something about him. What's going on with him? I saw something crazy. Go ahead.
Man, bro. See, it's certain things, man. I get it. Everybody, you know, they are who they are. Anybody taking that away from anybody, man. But folks are saying that his new song is too gay for mainstream, bro.
Oh wow. I don't know if I saw that. I didn't really click on it. That's what they were saying. What it's the video, it's a video or something?
Yeah, man. It's a
Oh
video.
wow. I ain't know it. So it's a video out.
It's a song, but the song has a video, of course.
Okay.
And yeah, I looked at about 2 seconds of the video before I had to get up and out of there because it was looking crazy, bro. You know, it was I don't even know what to say, man. It's just, you know, I get it. You know, we're in a different world. Everybody is able to kind of be who they are, but some things to me, it seems like you could potentially go too far. And it looks like this is one of those times where it looks like he went a little bit too far. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
for me, I didn't see the whole video, so I can't really speak on it in details. I just seen like a quick snippet, and the part that I did see, I got up and out of there with the quickness. You know what I'm saying? But folks are saying that it's too, you know, too gay for mainstream. That's what they screaming.
Wow. So I will keep my eye on that. When did the song drop?
I think it dropped over the weekend, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I might check it out. I'll just listen to the song. I ain't gotta go to the video.
You don't go.
I'll just listen to the audio.
Yeah, just listen to the audio. Yeah. And did you see, man, Mini Me on it, Asian Doll and Cash Doll, Asian Doll.
What's going on? I saw that and I wasn't even trying to see that. Like I didn't even have that on my bingo card.
Girl, women, you know, acting up with each other because of a name, the Doll, Asian Doll, Cajun. I mean, you know, whatever the other one's name is. She Asian Doll. Man, I'm like, people just don't really understand that the FBI and everybody is looking at these social media accounts, man. She was on there making
line up somebody.
Yes, bro. She was on there making all kinds of threats, bro. Like unaliving Cash Doll, man. Like writing it on social media, like you better be lucky. The only reason I didn't have them to spray up your bus because you had your kids with you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, come on now. It's got to be a better way. You know what I'm saying?
And then
over a name.
The dude that she was saying was going to do it, she put his text message out there. You saw that, right?
Man, I've seen
Big
the whole
Corey.
thing. Mm-hmm.
So, you know what the feds do? They might just start looking into Big Corey now, because they might say, you know what? If you planning on or even talked about doing it now, you probably did it before.
Or you must be the shooter, huh?
That's what I'm saying. And so they're gonna look into him now.
Yeah,
because she running her mouth.
Yeah,
and gonna look into her. They might have had somebody beat up before, and all because it don't always be unalive, and they're gonna look in to see what they've been into since they being so loud or talking about what they'll do to somebody.
Yeah,
they must have got away with it before. They feeling too loose with it.
It's almost like, man, you be trying to make such a point that you tough and you hard that you go out and and expose yourself to the point where now you got them eyes that you really never ever wanted to be on you. They're on you now. You can't just say you're gonna unalive somebody on social media. What? They done almost put people under the jail because of social media comments. And you still doing it? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying, man? It's just crazy, bro. Anyway, another day, another dollar. Oh, one thing I let's say a prayer for Pope Francis. You know, I went to a Catholic school, so I know all about the popes and all of that. You know, but he in critical condition, man. They say I guess he's doing a little bit better, but yeah, man. Say a prayer for Pope Francis, man.
Prayer for Pope Francis, y'all. We end that we just the shortest 2 hours ever in our life has come to a close, y'all. Thank you for everybody joining in. If you want to support the podcast, the Buzzsprout link is in the notes, in the description section. Subscribe, support the channel. Peace. I appreciate everybody. We out.